How you doing? I am Greg Nichols, and I want to talk to you a little bit. Uh, this video is targeted towards home sellers, as most of mine are, and those that are going to be selling their home in a short while, or this year, or in the near future. So I just wanted to talk to you about a few things here, and the title of my video is "Have Marketing Will Travel." Now, as you can see, for those of you who are a little older, I took that title from an old TV series called "Have Gun Will Travel." Well, that series was a Western. It was started in 1957. It ran 6 years, and the character was a gunfighter, and his name was Paladin. And have gun will travel. And he was an expert with his gun. And he lived in San Francisco, and he had a business card, and his business card said, "Have gun will travel." And that was the name of the series. His business card also said, "Wire Paladin," in San Francisco. So anyway, this man was interesting, and it was a very popular series because this character had integrity, honor, compassion. He hated bullying. He was for the little guy, and he always tried diplomatically to solve the issues rather than have gunplay. But in the final analysis, if he had to, he was always the victor. He prevailed with his gun. Now, I want to, as a side note, that show had about the fifth year of the 6 years that show ran. They ran an origination story of how Paladin came to be, who he was and what he did, and his personality and what his inner motivations were. He was mentored in this one episode, and the name of the episode is called Genesis. And I believe you can find this episode on YouTube just by typing in "Have Gun Will Travel" and then Genesis. And anyway, Richard Boone played this character and Paladin, and he has a dual role in this episode, and he plays his mentor, who's disguised a little bit different, but you can tell it's Richard Boone. And anyway, his mentor is kind of a character. His mentor has all the qualities that Paladin eventually ends up with, but he is kind of a braggart, and he's kind of a rough character. But anyway, and his name is Smoke in the episode. And anyway, in the final analysis, this Richard Boone's character Paladin ends up with all the character traits and all the good traits that mentor had, even though in this episode Paladin, Richard Boone, has to kill him. And interestingly, that character, whose name was Smoke, gave Richard Boone's character his name, which was Paladin for the rest of the series. And that's a pretty cool origination series story. Now, why would I go through all that about real estate? Well, let me tell you. Paladin was an expert with his gun, and I am an expert at marketing. He had have gun, and he will travel if you hire him, but I have marketing and will travel. I'll come out and see you at your house. I'll give you advice, and I'll tell you what I think you should do to get a quick sale at top dollar. And, I used to market exclusively almost expireds for many years, expired listings that nobody could sell, and I would sell them. And I made pretty good money just selling expireds, and often they would have been through the hands of two different companies, other companies, competitive companies, when I got a hold of them, and I still sold them, and sometimes in just a few weeks. Now, I didn't sell them all, but I sold the biggest percentage of them. And I just want you to know I picked up a lot of marketing techniques and expertise, and right now, to this day, I have a list of 17 things that most agents don't do that are my processes and protocols when I take your house and put it on the market. I check these off as I do them, and they're prioritized, the best ones first. So If your house if your house sells in 7 days and I've only completed 8 on my list of my protocols, then of course I didn't need to even use them all. But I just keep going and on my list until your house is sold. Now this includes putting you on the MLS, which all agents do, but a lot of agents just sit and wait for the MLS to sell your house. That's something I don't do. So I am an expert in marketing. If you want to hire a agent that's a good salesman or an agent that is a good marketer, you should hire the good marketer, because marketing brings you the traffic. The good salesman can sell your house well once people come through the door. But I'm saying most houses sell themselves. And so you just need good marketing and lots of traffic. So have marketing and will travel, and you can hire my expertise. So all you got to do is just give me a call and we'll talk. Now hit subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, or if you're over on Facebook, go ahead and hit the like on my page, and you will be able to see many videos just like this one, interesting ones. I do teach a lot about real estate, and so you can learn. And remember, when you're a seller or a buyer in real estate, knowledge is power. So the more you listen and hear from an old pro, someone very experienced, the more knowledge you're going to gain. Well, God bless you. You have a wonderful day. Thank you for listening.